Hey, Caitlin, welcome to our live. Hey, happy girl. Oh, you joined through the invite. I love that. Hey, T. Ramsey, joined through an invite. So cool. Miss Nicole, hello, hello. Hugs, hugs. Hello, Ladybug. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Sandra. Nice to have you on our Saturday live call. Hey, Melissa. Wonderful to have everybody here. Hope you are having a great day, a great weekend so far. Hope you're taking good care of yourselves. I did a post. Oh, thank you. I like red too. Hey, Rini. How's your foot, Miss Nicole? I want to hear about it. How's your toe? How's everything? I am indeed going to do a post on the cayenne and castor oil pack that I put on my knee. I fell down and went boom, everybody, because I'm the world's clumsiest person. And Nicole inspired me to do a castor oil pack with cayenne around my knee. I did it for 2 nights in a row. I'm almost pain-free by now, which like never happens when I fall down. So it's incredible. And I will do it tonight. When I pack on the castor oil and the cayenne. Last night I was brave and I used a whole bunch of cayenne. So, and then I will do a post and we can share it here and everywhere, including our Happy Gut Tribe page on Facebook. Hello, Trina. Hello, the one and only. Nice to have everybody here. Hello, Mario. I don't know if you have all had a chance to take a look at my post that I just threw up an hour ago about bloat, because who doesn't deal with bloat? And so I am, if you are new here, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I am here with my ride or die, Nicole, and we are also live on Instagram, which Nicole always does an amazing job with. So thank you in advance, Nicole. And oh, you have to check out the Happy Gut Tribe, all the beautiful posts that Nicole has made over on Facebook. So check that out, everybody. Hello, Cruising with Tracy. Hello, 1 Cent. Hello, Lisa. So nice to have everybody here. Oh my gosh, thank you for my gift badge. So sweet. I have a post that I'm going to do tomorrow on turning the curse of your gut into your superpower, because that is what I am determined that this tribe does, that we all turn this into our superpower. That's the only choice we've got, and I will teach you how to do it. So it's something I've been looking at a lot in my consults recently, because it can be so frustrating when you have a gut that is just that's a struggle. Hello, Helen. Hello, Stanley. Hello, Lost on Earth. Just so nice to have everybody here. I am. Well, thank you.
I think that all our physical challenges are our superpower. And I have to credit a lot of my learning that, besides from a zillion years of therapy, really from my first husband, who was really inspiring. He was an Auschwitz survivor, and he really inspired me that the curses in our lives become our superpowers if we can open up to what they're trying to teach us rather than feeling like we are a victim of them. Um, oh, Marty's wife in Ozark. Wow. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to have to check it out. That's fun. Um, I don't know who it is, but thank you, and I'll check it out, Mimi. Ozark, I haven't seen that. And my husband and I often do watch TV things at night just to entertain ourselves and learn stuff. Hello, hello, nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Nicole, for taking care of YouTube. Hello, Nitty Bakes. Hello, Rhonda. I was also at Trader Joe's this morning, and uh, I was shopping and doing a video on grocery shopping for my next blog, which is going to include all the shopping lists. I look like her. Oh, interesting. I wonder who it is. I'm so curious now. Hello, Kabir. Hello, Carol. Hello, Angela. Nice to see everybody here. Hello, Vixter. Hello, everybody. I don't. And thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you for liking our live. Thank you for being here. Hello, Bridgerns. Hello, Sai. Hello, Beyond Anxiety. I hope that is what this live call brings you. Oh, Kabir, thank you so much for my badge. Hello, Teresa. Oh, Nicole, thank you for liking our live. Thank you so much for being here. I couldn't do this without you. And thank you for being my twin over on YouTube. And thank you all for subscribing on YouTube, which is so cool. Hello, humbled being. Welcome to our live call. Um, as you know, if you've been here before, we talk about everything gut and kidneys. Nicole is really a specialist with kidney issues. So any inflammatory issue, especially the tricky ones, the ones that that we don't necessarily get a lot of information about. I've had some amazing consult calls this week and some eh, testimonials from clients that make me cry. So I just know that when people get information and they have been getting misinformation, it can just take them leaps and bounds. And that's one thing I'm so grateful for this platform for allowing Nicole and I to do, which is just to blow some myths up and share some things. Some things may be controversial, some things may be you have heard something different about. We're going to share my 40 years of experience, Nicole's experience, our opinions, of course. Um, Hello, Melissa. Hello, humbled being. Hello, Paola. Oh, humbled being, thank you for liking the live. I feel like certainly a humbled being. It's one thing. We do this for the love of people. Absolutely. Like we do this because Nicole and I think I can include you in this, Nicole. We're dedicated to service. That's what we are here for. That's what we believe in our hearts, that we survived the challenges that we were given. Um, and 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 to share what we've learned. Hey, Molly, to share what we've learned, to answer your questions, and to guide people so that hopefully they won't have the exact same experience that Nicole and I have had, that they might have a little bit easier road. We would wish that for everyone. Nicole and I have been through many things that we wouldn't wish on anyone. So we would like to fast forward your journey a little bit. Hello, Timmy. Nice to have you. Hello, Shane Wilson. Um, and and we so appreciate your being here. Thank you for your non-judgmental, compassionate responses to each other. Yeah, I pray for that as well. Um, I believe that, we are spiritual beings in a body, and we are just here to learn and to love. And this is part of our service and part of our journey. And so we are here to answer your questions. And if there's a question that can't be answered here, you can direct message me. You can do a consult call. You won't believe what we get done in 30 minutes. It's pretty crazy. Tony, you had H. pylori in February, treated stomach, still not 100%. That's super common. So what I would suggest is a lot of the protocols that I suggest for gastritis, because you still have most likely an irritated stomach lining. So that means aloe vera juice, bone broth, and February of last year. Okay, so have you been retested? It's really important that you get retested. Just make sure that you definitely don't have it. You've been retested. Awesome. And so bone broth, aloe vera juice, and then food combining, eating your 3 times. Okay, cool. Eating your proteins separate from your carbohydrates. All of those things are really important. And my Happy Gut Soothe, if you're looking for something to take before meals and before you go to bed to just help you heal the stomach lining. And Nicole, thank you. I know I feel like embracing that idea is how I love my life as well. Is there a bone broth in stores that you recommend? Yes. Oh, yes. It's a lot of work to make your own. Nicole and I recommend butcher's broth, but Nicole, you found another one that you wrote about on Facebook. Would you share that? Butcher's broth is our number one, but I know that Nicole found something else as well. Yeah. And Tony, if you need a little extra help or a consult, you can sign up on my website. You can direct message me as well. But that is super common. It can take a while for the inflammation to calm down. Um, and um, and also those medications, the antibiotics that are given for H. pylori are hard on the stomach, even though they're important for healing. H. pylori is a nasty bacteria. We don't want anyone to have it, and I'm glad that you got treated. So let's just take you all the way. Hello, snowing. Is it snowing where you are? Hello, Anna, Montana. Nice to have you. I am drinking my usual, which I bought some more of this morning on my Trader Joe's shop, which is organic green peppermint tea. Mm. Hello, Anna Montana. Nice to have you. Um, Thank you all for liking the lives. Thanks for your questions. It is challenging that stomach inflammation, the gastritis and ulcers, even if you do not have that as a diagnosis, but you have it as a symptom, can take some time. Also, stay away from spicy foods, peppers, hot foods, things like that. The bone broth is called Zoop. Thank you. You can see a picture of it on our Facebook page, The Happy Gut Tribe. Zoop, Nicole just wrote it here, ZOUP. It's a really good bone broth. That's the whole name. And if you can't find butcher's broth, I'm so glad that Nicole researched another bone broth so that you don't have to make it. And even making it in a slow cooker or crock pot, yeah, it's still a lot of work. And there's so much. I mean, I don't make my own bone broth. Hello, Paola. Nice to have you. Oh, you're so welcome. Hello, Ken. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. So the Zoop, because Nicole did the research, has no onions and no garlic. And that's why we do a lot of research before we promote or suggest any products here. We really want to make sure that they fit our gut healthy standards. And that means no onion, no garlic, which is important also if you're healing that inflammation in your stomach, not just diverticulitis, but any type of gut disturbance, gut inflammation, no onions, no garlic. Now, there's a lot. There is a lot of information online on the internet, a lot of promotion about how great garlic is for immune issues. The problem is it's inflammatory for the stomach. So, and onions, it's not that they're an unhealthy food per se. There's lots of things that have some healthy qualities, but still we don't want to eat. Kale is one of those, and spinach, because those are high in something called oxalates, which can create kidney stones. And they also can create those same stones in your joints, in your hips. Anna, you've been avoiding dairy and gluten-free. Curious if cheeses are okay in moderation. Goat cheese, yes, absolutely. But but cow cheese, especially because there's a product in cow cheese called casein, which is just really hard on the gut. So I would stick with goat cheese, any type of goat cheese or sheep cheese. Ah, Tony, thank you so much. Wonderful to be here. And Nicole and I have been here for a few years, and we very much hope to continue um, way past the April TikTok deadline. So we are envisioning that we all go on. Let's talk about last night's post on Facebook, the 5 foods. Um, 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 I can't. I've been working so long today that Nicole and I've done so many things that I can't remember it. So if you want to list them, then I can talk about them. Mm. And I would run over to Facebook right now and look at it, but I'm not technical enough. What one thing that we want to talk about is sourdough bread and cereal. Yes. So sourdough bread, if it doesn't say gluten free, it is not gluten free, and it's important to avoid it. So sourdough bread, unless it says gluten free, it's not gluten free. And a lot of people think, oh, it's sourdough, it's automatically healthy. Nope, it's generally made of flour. Um, it's still a wheat product. That's what's so important. And then the next thing that's important to understand is cereal. Cereal has no food value. I raised kids who love cereal, like kids love cereal, and I made sure that I treated cereal as their dessert. As Nicole said, it is an empty food. They weren't allowed cereal until they ate their really healthy, nutritious food. And then they would get a small bowl of corn free, wheat free, sugar free cereal as a treat. But it is a truly useless food. Oatmeal is pretty much in that category as well, even though it's not wheat. It's also really constipating. That's another problem with cereals. They are really constipating. They're useless. And cereals were a scam um, by the by cereal companies. Kellogg's was one of them in the 50s and 60s to get people to buy foods that had absolutely no value. Oh, Samantha Jones. Okay, they just have no food value. So no brown rice. Brown rice is another food that you want to avoid. If you are over 40, then you lived through the 70s and 80s where everyone was talking about how healthy brown rice was. Brown rice is indigestible for anyone with a gut issue. And right now, statistics tell us that that's most people in America. So if you're going to eat rice, make it white rice. It can be any type of white rice, basmati rice, sushi rice, any type of white rice. Organic is best, of course. And then the skins of potatoes. Thank you for this, for my being my teleprompter, Nicole. The skins of potatoes, no skins of potatoes, even sweet potatoes. And it doesn't matter that you've baked them, cooled them, and reheated them. Now, that's great for the sweet potato, cuts the carb and sugar in half. Um, but the skin is indigestible and it's going to cause a flare or bloat, constipation, diarrhea, whatever your body does when it's not happy, it's going to do that. So avoid skins. If you're going to eat sweet potato, just scoop out the delicious orange flavored part of it. And then, oh, yes, this is a good one. Avoid those raw veggies that are cut up on appetizer trays, um, which is something that was, invented as a healthy, yeah, the broccoli and the cauliflower. Raw broccoli and raw cauliflower is particularly a problem for anyone with thyroid issues. So really want to avoid that. You got your gallbladder removed yesterday, feeling sore, bloated, and constipated. Okay, Thea. So um, we are going to send you lots of love, lots of prayers for a speedy healing. For constipation, aloe vera juice. Have somebody bring you, are you still, if you're whether in the hospital or whether you're home, aloe vera juice, and then you can order my Happy Gut Cleanse. You can take up to 6 a day. You've been taking the skin off your baked apples too. Oh, thank you, Anna. That's a great suggestion. I would suggest any fruit that you bake, especially apples, take off the skin. Yeah, you just need a lot of healing time, Thea. We just send you so much love. And then please reach out, and I'm happy to do a consult, give you some feedback on where to go from here. Yeah, and that, Anna, that's a really great point. No skin on baked apples. What do you think of baked pears, the skin of baked pears? I usually take it off. Even though the pear skin is definitely thinner and cooks into a mushier consistency than a baked apple, I still take it off. What do you guys think? What do you think, Nicole? What do you think, Anna? Am I overdoing it? Um, I know. Wow. Nicole, you're amazing. Those are such good points too. I love all of them. I love the fact that we are, that we are broadcasting that cereal is it's an empty food and a waste of money. It's not cheap. Um, it breaks my off with the pear skin, yeah. It breaks my heart when I see moms at the grocery store with all those empty food things in their cart, spending their good money. I mean, food is expensive. You like cooked grapes, but you wonder about the skin. Oh, I mean, cooked grapes. I mean, I think if they didn't have seeds and you put them in a blender, but otherwise, yeah, Taylor, and I know that's not your name. But yeah, I would say the skin of those cooked grapes could be tricky unless they were like really pulverized. Nuggets, hi, you went to the ER a few days ago and was diagnosed with a mild case of diverticulitis. Well, you are in the right place. All the posts here relate to that. And yes, what did they do for you? And I hope that right now you're checking out. If you have any questions, I have the diverticulitis diet digital download. It's on my website because generally people are not given information from their medical professionals about how to take care of themselves after diagnosis. And it's so important to do that so that you never have to go to the ER again. Hey, Sue, nice to have you. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jane. Hello, Globo. Hello, Allie. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Wonderful to have you here. A little quiet on YouTube today, Nicole. So um, I am not. You're not split at the moment. Welcome, everybody. So nice to have you today on this. Well, it's Saturday in California. I know that in Australia it's already Monday. Or I mean, already Sunday. Hello, user 52. Secretly, you love being split. Oh, okay. I bet you do because you like the challenge of doing all these platforms. Um, and I heard a cool thing, Nicole, from one of my social media mentors, which is that I could post reels directly from TikTok to Facebook Reels. So I'm going to learn how to do that, and that will really build up our audience. Hey, Tony, your tongue turned yellow and orange. Your GI is stumped, but it could be candida. Yes, absolutely. And you had all those antibiotics for your H. pylori. Am I correct? That could absolutely be it. Are you having sugar and carb cravings kind of out of control? Yeah, sugar and carb cravings then. If so, that would be candida. Rashes, bloating, but it's particularly the carb cravings. That's really a sign of candida. So you might consider the candida diet. It's in my Gut Fix formula. You can direct message me. And also my Yeast Be Gone formula. In my experience, diet alone is not enough to heal or balance candida. But it's not a surprise that after all those antibiotics, you get it. A super common condition because the antibiotics, while they do the good work that they do, They also disturb the gut microbiome. Do probiotics bring inflammation in the gut down? I would have to say mostly no. Some very specific strains may do it, but the problem, it's fascinating about the popularity of probiotics, and I love them and I sell them, very particular strains of them for very particular reasons. But the problem where gut issues begin is in the stomach. And often people, it's like trying to fix something at the end of the line rather at the beginning where all the problem starts. So probiotics are not, they're sort of where you, after you have really healed your gut and brought down all the inflammation, which means dealt with the low acid condition in your stomach, changed your diet, started food combining, added digestive enzymes, handled low acid in the stomach, which is really the beginning of the inflammation. Um, as I said, learned food combining, done all the colon cleansing, worked on your lymphatic congestion. At that point, probiotics, even the kind in naturally fermented vegetables or even the juice of sauerkraut or pickle juice, yes, at that point it's helpful. But if you start with that, not necessarily, it's not going to necessarily give you the change you're looking for. Um, oh, I'm so sorry, Rob. Let's do a consult. You can sign up on my website and let's talk about this. And I get that you just can't take it anymore. Let's, get this handled so that you are not constantly having flares. There's a ton of information right here on this page for a place for you to start. You're taking enzymes and ACV supplements for the low stomach acid. Great. I personally just make sure that your digestive enzymes have hydrochloric acid in them. ACV can cause more bloating, but if you're doing great with it, Gabi, no problem. Some people don't do well on it, which is, yeah, we're not a big fans here. We're not big fans here of ACV, but some people do well on it. If you're not having any problems, any bloat when you use it, fine. But the real key is making sure that there's hydrochloric acid in your digestive enzyme and that you're taking it at the end of your protein meals. Yeah, Rob, you're in the right place. And just reach out. Let's make a consult plan, and then I can pinpoint exactly what needs to change so that you're not revisiting this condition again and again and again. That's the problem with diverticulitis. Even surgery does not end it, because you can get diverticulitis in more than one part of the colon. So that's why it's just so important to heal. Even when I hear from clients who have had diverticulitis surgery, still got to do all the protocols to heal. Um, Rob, looking forward to speaking with you. And definitely I get your frustration, and it is extremely, we've all been there. It is painful. Hello, Matt and Mama. Oh, Jane, thank you for liking our live. And thank you all for being here, and thank you for your kindness to me and Nicole and each other. Mm. I notice, and Nicole, you'll laugh at this. I noticed that since I learned how to block people, I'm just not getting the trolls that we used to. When Nicole and I started doing this, oh my gosh, we had so many, let's just say, unfriendly messages, and we hardly get those anymore. Which is awesome. Now that I've said that, let's see what happens. I hope I don't jinx it, but that's okay. We know what to do. I know I like not having them too. Although, we know what to do when they show up. And we welcome questions. We welcome, if you've heard, we know that what we're saying is not necessarily what you are hearing other places. And that's okay. That's why we're here. Yes, it's good to have a laugh. And it's good to have a laugh, and it's good to know what to do about it. Oh, thank you so much for my gift badge. That's so sweet. Nicole and I feel so privileged to be able to show up for all of you. That is what we are here for. And we are also here, if you're new, we are here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. Nicole is back east, so it's already late for her. Nicole, what was for dinner tonight? Nicole, by the way, is an amazing, like Martha Stewart quality cook and gardener, which you can see her gardening magic on our Facebook page. But what did you have for dinner? I'm having orange roughy tonight. Do you all know what orange roughy is? A wonderful whitefish. Oh, you had roast beef with cooked carrots. Oh, that sounds amazing. I bet. And how do you make it? How did you do it? Is that I'm getting my knee with my ice pack up. How did you cook that? Was that like a slow oven bake? Oh, long, beautiful purple carrots. Oh, my favorite color. I love that. Hello, Julio. Nice to have you. Oh, wow, that sounds so yummy. I'm gonna do a post. Oh, Michelle, so nice to see you. I'm going to do a post about what I'm cooking tonight because it is from a company called Wexler Seafood. It's frozen. The orange roughy I get is frozen, and you can order from Wexler Seafood no matter where in the country that you are. And they are high quality, wild caught fish of all kinds, and it's so delicious. And every one of their products is fabulous. I like the orange roughy because it's not something we can that my local fish store gets, and I'm not quite sure where it comes from, but I do know that it's a wild caught fish. And I'll do a post about Wexler Seafood because they deserve the promotion. And I love promoting products that you all can get wherever you live. Now, Nicole lives right next to a goat farm. So she gets to have fresh goat products all the time, which the rest of us don't. But I found fresh goat kefir at Trader Joe's this morning. Oh, in a Dutch oven with olive oil, carrots, celery, and rosemary. That sounds so heavenly. Wow. You love orange roughy. It's really mild. Exactly. I'm a salmon lover, but I was just kind of salmoned out. I eat salmon almost every day for lunch. That's my lunch. It's half a can of um, half a can of wild caught salmon over my butter lettuce with a little lemon juice and cocoa aminos and avocado oil and salt. But I was just up for a change. Last night I had a ground lamb patty, and lamb is another of my favorite foods. For those of you who are not struggling with a flare, who have been flare free for 30 to 60 days, and therefore it's safe for you to try a red meat. Lamb is the absolute easiest to digest red meat. After that would come bison, and then beef is the more challenging. Do you love butter lettuce? Oh yes, it's my hydroponic butter lettuce. Yeah, my husband buys a hydroponic butter lettuce that's all it's sold in its with its soil with it, so that it just keeps on growing in our refrigerator. Um, and yeah, butter lettuce, for those of you who are looking to try a salad, it's the easiest to digest green. It's the easiest to digest lettuce. And it's so, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's so sweet. Nicole was saying that red is my color. Thank you. I love red. You know, it's funny. My favorite color is purple, but it doesn't actually go so well with my skin tones or my hair. Um, and all of my aunts on my father's side are redheads. We are Romanian Jews and Gypsies. Everybody's always thought I was Irish, but we are actually Romanian. But there must be a lot of redheaded Romanians because my dad's all the women on my dad's side were redheads. Hello, kind to you. So nice to have you here. Hello, Jane. So would love to hear where everybody is, what you're having for dinner. If you have any questions, like I said, Nicole is a Martha Stewart quality cook. And if you have a question about a food you love that maybe not be so healthy, and you're wondering how you can reframe that or redesign it, recreate it, then let Nicole give you some guidance and some feedback on what you might change about it so that you can still eat it. For instance, if for instance, if you, how you like something cooked, or a specific spice that you love that may not be working for you right now because, we're not eating hot sauce, we're not eating black pepper. So what else can you do? Both Nicole and I love rosemary. Yeah, it's challenging, but because you're such a good cook, Nicole, I thought this is a good challenge for you because you're really creative. You're really much more creative in the kitchen than I am. I am not that creative of a cook. Um, and I tend to do a lot of the same things, and they're really simple. I know you love your challenges. I know you. Um, and so if you no matter what the dish is, we literally don't care. It can be the unhealthiest dish. And we'll teach you how to reframe it. For instance, say you like fried chicken. I've discovered that when you air fry chicken wings, and you can dust them with a gluten-free flour, or there's a lot of things that you can put on them. I mean, they honestly don't need anything on them. You can just spray some avocado or olive oil onto them with some herbs and salt. And because the air fryer makes everything crispy, it's like fried chicken. So there's so many ways to reframe all your favorite foods so that you don't feel like you're deprived. I mean, Nicole, I know what this woman eats, and she is not deprived. She eats the most delicious food and still takes care of her gut. And me too. Like, I love the food I eat. I don't feel deprived. Um, I don't feel deprived, and I think it's important that everybody knows that just because we're taking good care of ourselves doesn't mean that we're just giving up taste. Um, it- we're here to live, and we're here to enjoy life, and food is part of that. Hello, Sirius, Sharisa. Nice to have you. Hello, Deborah. So nice to have everybody here. Tinned fish. Yes, it's okay to eat. I eat a lot of it. Um, Oh, Deborah, thank you from my heart. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yes, I eat canned wild caught salmon and canned wild caught sardines. There's companies that are so trustworthy for the way they can things. What is the one that I use? It's called, I'll think of it in a minute, Planet something. I'll think of it in a minute, or I'll do a post on it. And oh, you're in the UK. You're going to find probably even higher quality tinned fish where you are. We're in America, after all, where everything is legal to put in the cans and the food. So it's very likely that you're going to find cleaner tinned fish. But honestly, tinned fish, canned fish, or tinned fish, however you want to say it, is a wonderful budget friendly option. Um, and it's especially sardines, so high quality. It's such a great quality food, very low in mercury, much better choice than tuna, for instance. So, Deborah, the answer is yes. You probably get other types of fishes there that we may not even get in America, but I would say go for it. One thing though, just make sure, like, I like to have things packed in water and not oil. I'd rather add my own oil. I don't trust the oil, even the olive oil, even if it says packed in olive oil. I don't want somebody else's olive oil. I really want to, I always add my own oil and my own salt to the canned fish that I use. So try to get it canned in water. And I know that Patagonia has a whole line. Oh, you're messaging with Haley. Oh gosh, that's so, so sweet. She's doing incredible, incredible things, Nicole. Incredible, exciting things. That's so fun. Yeah, Deborah, you're gonna enjoy that. Oh, Haley, there you are. You are here. Oh my gosh, we're so proud of you, Miss Haley. We're so proud, and we are so excited. And I think everybody, pretty soon, Haley and I are going to have some very exciting things to be announcing here. But I'm just going to wait on that. I will. The time will be right when Haley and I will be making very exciting announcements. But Haley is doing such exciting things. 2025 is full of magic. And it's up to every single one of us to contribute our own level of magic. And Haley is doing more than her share. You offered her seeds. Oh, that is so sweet. Michelle, what is your question again? Sorry if I missed it. Um, yes, I'm so sorry. It must have flown by. So, what is your question again, Michelle? So sorry. I never mean to. I'm never ignoring questions, but sometimes they flip by and I miss them. Yeah, Nicole and I didn't see that. Sorry. Hello, Grandma Great. Nice to see you here. Um, yes, so sorry, Michelle, not to ignore you. Throw it out there again and we'll grab it. Hello, T-Men 94. Nice to see you. Hello, Sarafi. Nice to have you here. I'm drinking my tea. Um, And, yeah, what is butter lettuce? You've never heard of it in the UK. It's a very soft lettuce. So we're talking here about lettuces to avoid if you have inflammatory gut issues. For instance, never eat kale or spinach. And as much as Nicole and I love those organic greens that are full of color and fiber, they are really hard to digest. Um, Thank you. So it's similar to a bib lettuce. That's a great description. Um, it's a very soft lettuce. It just melts in your mouth. It's really easy to digest and it's has a sweetness to it. It's lovely. Also, baby romaine, bile acid malabsorption. Michelle, direct message me on that. Bile, because that's a long discussion rather than just a short answer. And it's also probably something I'll need to do a consult about because bile acid malabsorption issues vary from person to person on how to heal them and where they come from. You've never heard of bib, also called butter crunch. Oh, interesting. Yeah, please do that, Michelle. I'm happy to talk to you about that. Those are the kinds of things that I do in a consult call. Um, and happy to dive into that with you. Um, I work a lot with people who have bile acid issues. I know, Nicole, I've been so impressed. You know your lettuces. You totally know your lettuces. This is a woman who has been to the farmer's market once or twice and also gardens. Hey, Plant Life. Oh my gosh, I have not seen you for a while, and it is so nice to have you here with us today. I hope you're doing great. Hello, the Bold and Bo. Bo is the name of one of my pups. Nicole has beautiful, oh, I know. She has amazing. Everybody, you have to check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page and see Nicole's beautiful seed started. Hey, Plant Life. If you ever feel like doing that endorsement or testimonial Plant Life, I would still love to see it. I think I was looking on how to reach out to you, but I couldn't find you. You were shocked yourself. Did you shock yourself? I love that. Hello, Birdie. Nice to see you. Kefir is great for gut health. Yeah, we agree with you. When I was at Trader Joe's this morning, which is a market chain in the United States, they had goat kefir. Um, Yes, it's so yes, Nicole is saying, it's important that that kefir comes from a goat and not a cow. Um, so, and if you're having a hard time finding it, Costco's has it, Trader Joe's has it. There's other chains, in America. There's another really common one, but I can't think of it because we don't have it in California, and I think they have goat kefir as well. Hello, Coco Lebo Coco Lebu, nice to see you. Mm. Hello, Maggie. Welcome to our live. um, Sprouts. Oh, hello. Yes. Thank you, Rose. Thank you for sharing that. Sprouts are another really digestible um, microgreen to put into your salad. What do I recommend walking after eating it? Yes. I take my dogs for a walk every night after I eat and after lunch every day. I can't imagine eating and not walking after. The answer is yes. Um, and I have a 95-pound Malinois, so I can walk anytime, anywhere. No one's going to bother me, but I definitely suggest that. So if anybody out there, if you, even 15, 10, 15 minutes, in fact, it's funny when we have people over for dinner and and usually I eat dinner and then I head out for a walk, but you can't really do that when you have guests over. No matter how early we eat, I just don't feel the same. My body is so used to going for a walk after food. How many people out there do that? Nicole, do you do that? Probably not right now with your as you're healing your foot. But Haley, do you like to walk after you eat? Who loves to walk after they eat? Um, you're getting your first sprouts. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting, Nicole. I love that. You could never lay down after eating. Oh, I know. I know. And my husband, you always do it too, Tony. I love that. Yes, it helps for digesting. Well, even with a digestive enzyme, which I never eat without taking my digestive enzyme after, but still I walk. The pups are used to it. Oh yeah, the pups are like, you're finished eating, mom. We're finished eating. We're walking. You like to walk or bike after eating, Bunny? Oh, yes, absolutely. You almost missed the live because you got your tree order in. 60 Japanese maples. Oh my gosh, I so wish that Nicole and I could come over and see them in person. Oh my gosh, I will be looking for your Instagram stories because I know you'll be sharing them. Tony, you'd like to learn more about the digestive enzymes. Um, it's a great question coming from you, Tony, because people who have low stomach acid are the ones most likely to get a bacteria like H. pylori, and that's what you got. So the fact that you got H. pylori means that you've got probably got low stomach acid, and that's really common. And taking a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid after your protein meals not only protects your stomach from that, but digests food. I don't think I digested anything before I found them, and I got every bug and parasite that grew or walked. Um, you can check them out on my website. Oh, you'd cook us dinner. I know, Nicole. And then we would all go for a walk. I like that. Your GI keeps telling you to take a PPI. Um, and so I'm not quite sure why he would tell you that. He would tell you that because do you have gastritis or do you have an ulcer? Um, the irony is, the irony is a PPI will keep the stomach from it. I mean, it's definitely, yeah, they tell all people that. The problem is, um, the actual cause of even ulcers and gastritis is low stomach acid. So if you just keep suppressing it, things don't heal. That is, he saw signs of Barrett's. Okay, doke. I totally get that. I totally get that. So what's a PPI? It is something that that's like an antacid. It's something that stops the stomach from making acid, which ironically keeps your food from digesting. So, Tony, maybe we can do a consult and we can talk about how you can heal this inflammation. And I get it. It makes you feel horrible. Yeah. Um, and I totally understand Barrett's. It's not something that I, gloss over. It is a real thing. For anybody that doesn't know that, that's a condition where the throat becomes inflamed. Enrique got a colonoscopy at 24. Everything came back good. What's best for constipation? Aloe vera juice, liquid minerals, and my happy gut cleanse. That's the absolute best thing that you can do. You can take up to 6 a day. Please don't use a fiber supplement. Don't take a laxative. Don't use a fiber supplement. And congratulations that your colonoscopy came out well. I'm very happy about that. Now we can move on to fixing your constipation. So that is aloe vera juice, which, Tony, is something that would be safe for you, even with the inflammation, even with the PPI. Ah, Bunny, you received my enzymes today. Um, You received my enzymes today, so start with one after your protein meals and keep me posted on how that's going. Feel free to reach out with any questions. I know I'm excited for you. I always say this, but I literally don't think I digested anything before I found them. I had such severe low stomach acid. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, thank you. Uh, Asthma. Um, I'm writing down a poll that I want to do on Instagram. It's tricky to do polls on TikTok, but I want to do a poll. Enrique's aloe vera juice and what else for constipation and happy gut cleanse? Great question. Liquid trace minerals. My favorite liquid trace minerals are from a company called Trace Concentrace. I just did a video about them. Oh, it's on Facebook, of course. Of course, then Nicole would have this handled. It's on our Enrique. Go to Facebook and look for the Happy Gut Tribe, and Nicole, just a few days ago, did a post um, on and showed pictures of, yeah, of that product. I take 30 drops in my protein drink at the end of my evening. Start with 10 drops, but we are so trace mineral deficient, and that is one of the causes of constipation. And trace minerals are so important for the body, and they're different from electrolytes. I just did a post on that last week. Trace minerals and electrolytes are different, and we need them both. Yeah, start slow and build up. Exactly. What do I think about vinegar water before eating? Flawless Tammy. You know, I'm not a big fan of ACV. So, oh, cool, Tony. Some people do well on it, but it can cause a lot of bloat. I never did well on ACV, and my clients kind of systematically didn't. So I do better on a digestive enzyme. I know that Haley uses digestive bitters, but and some people, I think Haley, you use vinegar as well. Some people do well on it. It's just something you have to try out on your own. Um, it's just something that, and let us know. Yeah, Nicole is doing such an amazing job on our Facebook page. Um, it's so cool. Every day I wake up and there's some new amazing post that she did. It's so exciting, and we have more and more people visiting us there every day. You can't get the betaine down. So you use ACV. So, if you can't get them down, you know what you could do? I mean, I don't like really taking capsules either. I just dump the ingredients of capsules into water or juice. I don't really, I mean, I am capable of swallowing capsules. I just don't love that. So there's many ways to get a capsule down without actually swallowing the capsule. And that's true for any capsule. You can dump what's inside of it into something. Hello, a blonde, a blondie nation, a blondie nation. Nice to see you. Hello, Trung, Dr. Trung. Nice to have you here. Hello, hello. Hello, Florida gal. Oh, Haley, thank you for liking the live. Haley, please, please, please put those pictures of your new trees up on Instagram. I want to keep up with that. You have to leave. How do you go about setting up a consult? So you can go to the link in my bio. It's at the top of my page, cleansingforenergy.com. And you click that link, and there's a link for private coaching. Just click that. You can also direct message me, and I will give you all that information. And then I look forward to talking to you. I'm glad that you found us. Wonderful to have you here, and hope you have a good evening. Is it good to drink? Is cacao powder in tea okay? Yes, cacao powder is okay. As you know, cacao powder all by itself is sugar-free, dairy-free, and in and of itself, it's generally, if you don't have any problem with cacao specifically, it should be fine. Um, so, some people don't do well on cacao. One of my protein powders actually has cacao in it, in a ceremonial cacao. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, it's fine. Ceremonial cacao doesn't have sugar or dairy, and that's what we like. Hey, lash extensions, do you love cacao? Haley, how do you make your cacao? Oh my gosh, I bet you make a fabulous cup of cacao. Oh, Space, you're so welcome. Haley, how do you do it? I can imagine that you make a luscious cup of cacao. My son loves cacao and does beautiful cacao ceremonies. It's special. It's a sacred drink. Quiet on YouTube. So you don't have too many jobs tonight. Grace T, removed gallbladder 25 years ago. Oh, so Grace T, Grace, Texas, direct message me. A lot of information here. That's the kind of thing I talk about in my consults, and I'm happy to do one with you. So direct message me and let's talk. Oh, turmeric and cinnamon. Oh, that sounds amazing. Um, yeah, that sounds delicious and soothing, anti-inflammatory, all those good things. How do you make cacao for a ceremony? I think we've got somebody here who can tell you. Space, would you talk a little bit more about that? And Haley, would you talk a little about that? I'm not a cacao person. My body doesn't love cacao. So I would love, anybody here who does cacao. Space, Haley, share for this user 16 exactly how you do it. Hello, Horse 33. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Please share your cacao magic for us. We have somebody here who is all ears. Hello, Enola. It's super easy. Water, cacao, and then the spices that Space uses are turmeric and cinnamon. That's and no sweetener, right? My favorite sweetener, if you're looking for one, is monk fruit. I did a post on it a week or two ago. I like a specific monk fruit from a company called Purisher that does not have erythritol. Ah, yes, I will do that. And I really have been meaning to make that post, but by the time I get to it at night, I'm so exhausted. Oh, you use cinnamon and cayenne. Oh, yes, Haley, I did miss yours. Isn't that weird? It didn't show up. Monk fruit, coconut cream, and user 16, Haley puts in cinnamon and cayenne. Cayenne, yes, exactly. Of course, she uses cayenne because she's our spicy girl, um, our firecracker. Um, and speaking of cayenne, the perfect segue, I fell down and went boom this week because I am the world's clumsiest person. And Nicole recommended, because I reached out to her, Haley, you'll love this, that I pack my knee in a castor oil pack with cayenne in it. I did that for 2 nights in a row, and it is almost completely healed. Amazing. I'm gonna do a post about it tonight. Um, love, love, love. You put it in everything and in your castor oil pack. Haley, do you put it in the castor oil pack that you put on your belly? Because I haven't tried that part. I and I asked Nicole about it. We weren't sure. Can we put cayenne in a castor oil pack that goes on our belly, or is that just for our limbs? Is sauerkraut good for the gut? Um, Marissa, it is if it is naturally fermented without vinegar. And if the fiber of the sauerkraut is a problem, like if you're having flares, something like that, then just drink the juice. But you want to make sure it's naturally fermented. Hey, Liz, so nice to have you. Nice to see you. It's fine to. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, then I'm going to do it on my belly, anywhere there's pain. Ah, that's so interesting. I love that. I did not know that. I've never used cayenne in the castor oil that's on my belly. So you put it anywhere. That's good. Okay, I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to experiment. I'm literally packed with castor oil packs at night. Um, and then I pack, and then you're gonna laugh when you see what I put around them because we don't have any Saran wrap in the house. So I use those blue chucks that I use for my coffee enemas. I wrap those all around my knee. Yes, a question for Haley. Can you use and Nicole, can you use castor oil anywhere? I'd say yes to that. I've used it on every part of my body, and I've used it on my kids. I've even rubbed it on my baby's bellies. No, no cayenne at that point. So yes, the answer is, and it's important to know this, T-Man, topically. We are not talking about drinking castor oil. And please use a good quality cayenne. Um, there's companies, I can't think of any brands off the top of my head, but there are less, yeah, make sure that it's topical. Yeah. Ginger cayenne compress on the back of your neck for migraines. Oh, that sounds amazing. Gosh, you could ginger and cayenne. What a perfect combination. That actually sounds pretty delicious, except castor oil, we are not eating. For everybody to make sure that castor oil is something we do not ever put in our mouth. It's always topical. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's great. I really appreciate that. So, when you put it on your neck, Haley, you put your hair up and then you wrap it around. Do you put saran wrap? How do you get it to stay? Is edamame safe for the gut? No, it's those, you know, edamame is so hard to digest. Beans are hard to digest, and edamame is one of the hardest to digest beans. So if you have any gut issues, I would avoid them. Um, even if you cook them well, and generally, ironically, they're served a little on the chewy side. Do you wrap it all up? Okay. I have to get a picture of that sometime. I love that. Oh, thank you, Delaney. Hello, hello. Um, you have a great post on Facebook. Oh, yes. We have a great post on Facebook that Nicole did about our favorite castor oil because it's really important to use a high quality castor oil. Um, organic. There's a company called Queen of the Thrones that sells pre-made castor oil packs on Amazon. I personally go old school because I like to just slather it on. Um, Hiatal hernia tips. My experience with hiatal hernias is that your chiropractor, body worker, or functional medicine doctor can also do an adjustment that really helps that. Hello, Retired Happy. Did you buy Queen of the Thrones? I love talking about them because I love supporting that company. I think that they've made castor oil packs a mainstream product, and I love that. Um, that's a good Oh, that's interesting. Rubbing alcohol. Interesting. Hello, Anne Marie. Oh, I'm well. Thank you. And the sun just came out, which is really sweet. Yeah, that's our favorite. Queen of the Thrones. We love that. I love, I mean, how could you not support a company with that name? Um, hello. Oh, thank you for my gift badge. Hello, Katie. Hello, Anna. Thank you. Thank you. So we've got hello, Zena. Beautiful name. 5 more minutes. Nicole and I will be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Hey, I've got a little Cheyenne in my lap who's ready to go home and eat some dinner and play fetch. Um, and my big beau who wants to play tug of war. I wish I was younger and stronger because that boy at 95 pounds, he would really he likes playing it with my husband. Hello to my pups. Thank you. They have been so patient today. By tomorrow they're like fed up with the clinic, but they're good. You've been told that you have an altered thyroid, antibodies, and iron deficiency. So space, that's the kind of thing I talk about on my one-on-one consults. Obviously, a little complicated to talk about here, how those things go together, how all of these things can be healed. If you want to drop into that, then you can sign up for a coaching call on my website. Haley, you love my dogs. I know. And I keep seeing another pup in your future. So I know that's going to happen for you. My son almost adopted a pup today, but he and his fiance are leaving for 3 weeks, and it just isn't gonna work out. Um, yeah, space. I so look forward. My coaching calls are where we can really dive in. I can ask the questions, you can ask the questions. I can get information and then share the plan for you to heal and then stay with you while you take that through. You miss having a dog, but your heart isn't ready. I know. It's a big deal to lose a dog. It's like a family member. When your heart is ready, that pup will be ready for you. Can I tell you what's good to take for gastritis? Well, we love aloe vera juice, and I created a product called Happy Gut Soothe, Anna Marie's, that you might love. I actually, my husband, who is so funny, he tells everybody about what I do, but can I get him to do it? Hardly ever. But he's been using my Happy Gut Soothe, and he's like, "Wow, this really works." Brad, hello, hello. So nice to see you. I hope you're doing great. It's wonderful for you to stop by and say hi to us. Big hugs to you. How do you put castor oil on the belly and wrap it and keep it all? You're new. So, gosh, this is inspiration to do a post on it. The way to put castor oil on on your belly, it's simple. Slather it on. Now, castor oil stains and it has a strong odor. Don't let that put you off. And you can wrap it with saran wrap. Um, Saran wrap is like the great thing to wrap it with, or flannel, or a piece of an old T-shirt, like something that you would cut up and throw out. You can wrap it with that, or you can just put on an old T-shirt. And we generally don't suggest that you keep it on all night. If you've never done a castor oil pack before, it's highly detoxifying. Keep it on like 20, 30 minutes and then shower it off. Hello, Dr. Rosemary Mitchell. Nice to see you. Um, you got their wrap. Oh, that's fantastic. If you got their wrap, then that makes it super easy. But Nicole and I wouldn't suggest that you keep it on all night if you've never done a castor oil pack before. Just do 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Queen of the Thrones makes a great one that wraps with Velcro, so you don't have to do it yourself. I have done it old school for so long, but I love that they make it really easy. So we've got 2 more minutes. The first time you slept in it, and the morning was intense but wonderful. And I will admit that I have slept in castor oil packs. I mean, I did it when I was started doing them. I was slept in them for years. But I just don't suggest it if you're brand new. I mean, it's sort of, I don't know. I always jumped in and did everything like crazy. But you're right, it's intense. And so start slow. Yes, the wonderful thing about the castor oil pack that Queen of the Throne makes is that it will stay put. Um, do you always sleep in mine? And you're also, I know, you're another 0 to 100 person. And I kind of think Nicole is too. Um, Sorry. So yes, we're all 0 to 100 people here. Do you need to put on heating pad? You don't need to, but it's great to do it that way. The It really does help. So we suggest it. It can also be a hot rice sock. But the saran wrap with your body heat will warm it up. But yes, heating pad is great. Hot rice sock is great. All of those things are great. But yes, and, yeah, Nicole, you're saying the same thing. Yes, we're 0 to 100 people here. So yeah, we love our castor oil packs. I love the idea of adding the ginger to the cayenne. Plus, I love the smell of ginger. For anybody who's never done a castor oil pack, Queen of the Thrones is the best way to start doing it. Okay, good night, everybody. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Haley. Thank you so much for being with us. We love you. Nicole, love you. Thank you all for being here. Direct message me if you need. If you're looking for a consult, you can sign up on the website. Good night, everybody. Love you. I'm off to feed the pups.